For those of us living in the United States, it's been a very tough week. The weather's been hellish, it's been freezing, we've lost power, and there's apparently shortages of food across. But thankfully it's ending soon. Pretty soon, and the weather will go back up to in the 70s, and we can go back to having normal lives, at least for a moment. So, I have to say, yesterday was kind of crazy and unexpected. So it began at like what, 7 last night, maybe 6. I went outside to close a vent on my hot tub because, well, it was very cold outside at the time. It's still cold right now, and sorry about that. Hang on. I'm trying to think of what I'm going to say next. This is unscripted. But yeah, I was closing a vent on my hot tub to prevent the hot air from escaping, and then I smell smoke out there like something's burning. I look over the fence, and then I see apparently part of a fence on fire, my neighbor's fence. So I go inside and alert my family, and it turns out it's a fire, so I immediately get on 911 while they're running to the house behind mine to help with putting out the fire. I stay on the line for as long as possible. I end up climbing a fence and falling while still talking to them. I get the address wrong twice, that was crazy. But we got there and we got inside first when we got to the house, we didn't think anybody was home because nobody was answering. But after 15, 20 seconds, people finally come out, we get in the backyard, and then there's the fire. So Mom and Dad both try to get the hose ready, but something was wrong with it. The pipes, I believe, bursted because of the cold weather. And it was kind of hectic at that moment. But then we hear the neighbors from the other yard, whose fence was on fire. It's their fence. They start spraying at the fire with their water hose, and thankfully it was getting under control pretty good. So then Mom grabs the phone from me, basically giving them the right address. The cops, the police officer comes, and Dad directs him towards where the fire is. Thank God, because I would have directed him to the wrong address, since I'm not that good with knowing addresses on my street. But yeah, the fire truck eventually comes. This was about a minute after I finished calling them. So by the time they came, the fire was pretty much already out. Crazy, crazy, crazy. What caused the fire, we don't know. We don't know if it was like a cigarette or coal in a bag. I mean, I don't know what the neighbors in the other yard were doing, but something caught their trash can on fire. A small portion of their fence was destroyed, but it can easily be repaired. If the fire were to get worse, it would have spread towards the other fences connecting my house with the other two, and the damage could have been pretty severe. I mean, my neighbor's house could have been lost, mine could have been lost. Some folks may have gotten hurt. Thank God I saw it, actually. Thank God for my parents sending me out there to check the hot tub, because I would have missed it. It's not every day you have to put out a fire like that. Crazy stuff. Hopefully, I won't have to worry about doing that stuff anytime soon. But the good news is nobody got hurt, and our lives are pretty much back to what they were. Yeah, just minutes after the fire got put out, everybody just went back home. And I had some hot dogs. Quite a good little meal for saving what could have been pretty catastrophe, whatever the word for devastating is. Devastating, whatever. I'm not even saying the right stuff, but that's because it's unscripted. But yeah, that's my story for yesterday. So I'm going to be making more videos next week when the weather's cooler, and I will see you all soon.